So my friends, welcome back to the channel. Younes Charfaoui is here, and in this video I'm going to share with you 5 Git commands I use every day as a software developer. Let's get started. So here you can use the terminal provided here by the IntelliJ or Android Studio. So the first command is git branching. Here it is, git branch. So this will allow you to create a branch from the current branch you are working on. You will do it a lot if you are working on a team that rely on branches, like branching for features, branching for bugs, branching for anything. So this command you will use a lot. You create like the following, let's call it feature, like for example, ABC, and you create a branch, and then you will have to check out to that branch. So this is the main git command. Like there is one option I use often also, it's called git branch like -d, and this will allow you to delete that branch if you're done with it or something else. And if you want to force it, you have to use just this capital D. So make it like that, ABC, something like that, it will be deleted. So if you do git branch, you will see just the main branch. If I repeat the first one and do the second, this one, you will see feature ABC. Then if I delete it, you will see nothing. So that's git branching. You will use it to create another branch from the current branch. All right, that's one thing. Now, in order to check out to another branch, there is this command called git checkout. So this command will allow you to check out some branches or some previous commits also. So I use it like that for the following, check out. I use it like that, okay, to check, for example, feature ABC. Let me create it. Let me create it another time, and I can do something like the following, git checkout feature ABC. Now, if I do git branch, you will see I'm here on that branch. I use that a lot because you'll have to create a branch to work on some code and commit that code. So this is the second best option. Now, this option, there is a shortcut in order to create a branch and check out. So what you do git checkout directly, and then you will create your branch with -b. Then you type it like feature, like ABCD, for example, and you do it. Now, if I do git branch, you will see it is feature ABCD directly. So it creates your branch and it check out also, right? So this is the second command. The third command I use a lot, which is git merge. Like this is inevitable because you have to merge code with other branch, with the main branch or something else. So it is just git merge, and you have to pass which branch you want to merge with. Like here, git merge, I want to pass it with the main. So if I merge it to the main, already up to date, everything is together, right? There is sometimes it is fast forward, and sometimes you'll have some issues. If you have some issues, well, there is this kind of a block here. I use it a lot here in Android Studio or IntelliJ. Well, here you can do many things. Like let me just do that. For example, you see that this file get changed. Like you can commit it from here. You can do the git commit. I don't usually do git commit -m or the message and so on, enter to the vim and so on. So I just put it from here. I can amend from here. I can do many things. So that's one. I can roll back some files, for example. I can roll back the changes and so on. And here, if you do the git merge, you will see your file, so you can resolve the changes. So you can delete the part you want to delete and keep the part you want to keep. So this is about git merge. It's an important command to use. The fourth command, which is git stash. Like this is an important, let me just clear things here. This is an important command to use, git stash. You'll have to use it a lot because sometimes you are trying, let's say you are trying working on a bug or working on a feature, and you are trying just something, but you don't know if you are going to use that code or not. So let's say at the point you tried something and you didn't work, so you want to start again, but you don't want your code like to be deleted. So you will stash it. So let me just do something here. Like I did some changes, I can stash it. You can do git stash. So it doesn't commit this thing, and it doesn't, it doesn't delete it. Where I can go back to that stash, well, first of all, you can do, git stash list. So you will see that there is this one. Let me stash something else. You can stash it from here, or you can stash it from the tools, go to the git and go to the uncommitted changes and stash it. That would be awesome if you give it a name, like for example, adding, or you can name what you are doing until this point, like adding system.out_print or something like that, and create stash. If you go here to git list stash, you will see the message here. So this was a default one, like from commit to different commit, but this was a message, right? You can stash it like that. You can go back here, for example, to the git, go to the uncommitted changes, and if you want to unstash something, you can go which one, stash it, apply stash, and if I do it, it will revert it back, like I deleted those lines, and it will give it a file here so you can commit it. This is a great command called git stash. So I just stashed that again. If you want to apply your stash like we did from this tool, you can just do something like following git stash and then apply, something like that. Okay, so it will get it back and it will put it here. So git stash is a handy git command. Like you will use it a lot if you are trying things before deciding which one to use. So make sure you master this command. The last command I use is git log. What is git log? It will log the history of that branch or something else. So as you can see, I just commented this one. Like what you can do here, like there is some important things, like there is this one. This called the commit hash, something like that, because sometimes you want to get back or check out previous version of your code. So this is important and you won't get it without the git log. So what you can do git and check out, and you can copy like first digit like that and paste them here, and you can check it out. So the branch is here. If you go here, you will see it is right here. That's one thing. So the log command have some multiple options you can use, like for example, git log for one line to put everything on one line. I added some commit like that. You can use like an option called decorate, and you can decorate like that. And there is another option for graphs, like you can display the branch like when it's split, and then when you join, like something like the following graph. It put here the branches, but it didn't cross. Like you'll have to see like a big branch. It will be something like the following. As you can see, from one branch to one branch to one branch. But if you are on a big project and you did many branches and many merges, like you will see how the branches get branch out and branch in here. As here, this is the get from the IDE, okay? But you can see it also here with this graph option. So that was 5 git commands I use every day as a software engineer. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I hope this video was useful to you, and see you in the next videos. Salam alaikum.